Okay, I thought I was done with my yapping. I am not. I keep dreaming about being a pop star because I reckon it would just be so fun, and I have like all these ideas of like how it would be. Like, oh, and I recently watched the Billie Eilish movie. Oh, if you love her music, or if you love stage shows, or if you love concerts, you should watch it because it is so incredible how she does everything, and just the makeup of it all, and how much goes into it, and the production of things. I also love the production of things, like the amount of background work to put on a show, or to put on a concert, or to even put on like anything. The production behind it is so in depth and so intense, and it's just so beautiful. Like the amount of work and energy and creativeness that people put into these art forms to spread around with other people, and for so many other people to connect with it as well, is really, oh, something. It's something about it. It's something about the like connectiveness, to be able to like pour your heart out into this creative art form, and for other people to like absorb it, and to go like, yes, I feel that, I relate to that. Like this healed something inside of me, or this broke something inside of me that just needed to be broken, and just to be like let free, and just like, oh, I love it so much. And I want to be able to do something like that. I want to be able to create something that people can connect to, and that people can relate to, and people can heal from. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, music has always been that for me. And I don't, as much as I would love to have that as like my thing, and to be like, yes, I'm going to put music out there, I don't quite think that is in the cards for me at the moment, as much as I would love it to be. Like, oh, I have so many ideas, but it's not where my path is currently. But oh, I really, hats off to some of these creators. There's some friends of mine that are like doing music and artistry at the moment, and oh my god, one of my friends, she's an artist, and she will like tease me some of her songs. And there's a couple of her new songs that she's doing for a movie. Is it a movie? At the moment, and I freaking love you. And oh, her songs are just so, they just hit, you know what I mean? And the new ones that she's like coming out with, that I've heard like the drafts of, I love so much, and I just like, I want to listen to them on repeat. And just like when you know the person as well, I feel like sometimes it's just that extra, I don't know what it is. I also love seeing the people behind these art forms. I've got, so if you want to check out my Instagram and see me in real life, not real life, I mean like behind the scenes of my life, go check it out. Obsessed with Jelly. Because I want people to know that there is a human behind my like podcast. You know what I mean? And like the thing as well, I think with big artists is like, I've never really fangirled over massive artists, because I've always just seen them as other people. So I don't quite understand like those massive fangirl fans, with lack of better words and lack of better non-stereotypes. My apologies. Because they are just other humans, and they are just other regular people. They're just known by more people than you're known by. Anyway, so that's also why I've got little life updates and stuff on there, to like, I'm just another regular old person. You know what I mean? And I love the artists that also show that they are other regular old people, because that's all we are at the end of the day. We're all just people, and we're all just trying to survive through this life. Wow, that really went off. I don't even know where I started or how we got here. But anyways, I really want to create more things, and I want to be able to create something. I think I've said this before. Create something that connects other people. Here's the thing. I don't know if I do want to make music, or if that is just the thing that I find I connect with, so I want to be able to use that to connect with others, or if I genuinely really want to pour my creativity into music. Does that make sense? Anyways, I love music. I really want to be able to connect with more artists and see. There was this one guy that I know that I've met a couple of times through random things. He came out with a new album and I was listening to it and I was like, bro, do you need a hug? This is so, it was like heartbreaking, but in like a healing way. How it came across to me was that like he was healed from it, but he was writing about it in like the past tense. So he was writing about the past heartbreak instead of it being a current heartbreak, if that kind of makes sense. And it was such beautiful music too. And I was like, man, I like Loki was gonna reach out and be like, dude, you need a hug because that was beautiful but sad, but like there's so many emotions at the same time. But I didn't because we're not like friends. So I don't know if that would be weird to like reach out and be like, that was beautiful without me coming across as like a crazy fangirl, because I'm not. It's literally just like you poured your heart into this and I can see that you poured your heart into it, and I just want to congratulate you because you got a pretty heart. Oh, you know what I mean? Um I crack myself up. At least I find me entertaining. I would like to discuss or just yap or just get my ideas out, also so that I can remember them as well. But I was talking about being a pop star before, and I have so many ideas on like, okay, dreams and like ideas and shit that I've been having recently. If I was to get into music and say I was going on tour and I wanted to tour, how I would want my like concerts to be set out. Okay, my lovely friend Anna Rate, girl, you are being on my tour with me. And what I like envisioned the other day, I can't remember if I told her this or not, but was like in the stadium or the theatre or wherever it was, the second that the doors open for people to come in, she is on stage performing. And it's just like her and her guitar, or just like her singing, just sitting on the stage as people are coming in performing. And she's in like these like boots and like a coat and like this really pretty dress, like just chill on stage and coming in, and like everyone's excited but like it's cool and it's calm and it's chill, and like I'm sitting on the stage just watching it because she is an incredible artist, and oh, I love it a bit and I love her music and I think she's so cool. Anyways, then she does her set and towards the end of it I join in a couple of songs, and then like curtain like drops or opens or whatever, and there's a band in the background, and there's a couple of bands like local bands that I love and I like know a few people from. And so then they start playing and they're like the second opener, and they're a bit more hyped up and they kind of get everybody ready and whatnot. And then when I come on stage, what I would love for like my outfits or what I would wear would be like really high heels, like my platform heels, trackies, and like a shirt or something like that, or like a jumper and like a little skirt, and then have like flowers or like butterflies or like bows or something in my hair, and just like mascara, just that like I wear every day. You know, like I don't want it to be like full glam because my skin would break out and that's way too much effort. And like I just want it to be kind of like cool and chill, that kind of thing. And I think so many female artists I see are doing so much of their performances, which credits to them, that's absolutely insane. But they're also in like tiny little outfits, which, girl, I love. But do we really need to do that? In this day and age, you see like the different performers for a female artist and a male artist, and the male artist is doing like the bare minimum and getting praised the same amount as the female artist doing the most in these like little outfits in the whole production. And there's dance numbers and there's like mixes and like all of these things that I'm like, they are incredible and that is so amazing. But why can't we just be chill about it? You know, and I want to like have it to be more like I'm just like you. I want to have either a song or an album that goes through almost every emotion, because I can feel every single emotion within the span of 5 minutes. I wish I was exaggerating. I'm not. And sometimes I want a song that goes like that because it's so real and it's so emotional and it's so heavy, and so many people I feel would do that as well. So I would love to be able to do a song that, say, starts off really happy and then it goes to like heartbreak and then I'm raging and then it's like, well, I'm fine now. There's this one idea I had that I have no idea how I would execute, but it's a feeling that kind of gets like about being overwhelmed. I'm like singing or whatnot, and the music just kind of keeps getting more intense and more intense and more intense, and then it's just like drowning out my thoughts, which would then be like kind of like my words and my singing, and the music is just getting louder and louder, and like you have like a really strong beat in the background that's like acting as the heartbeat, and it's just getting faster and faster and faster and faster, and something stops that for like a hug. Like one of my main things that gets me out of panic attacks sometimes, and like when I've got really high anxiety, is strong physical touch and like being like bear hugged. Somehow I want that to be able to be expressed, and then it goes back down. And then you kind of like do a little bit slower breathings, and there's like slower beats in the background type thing. That I would love. And kind of like another idea is like a sad song type thing, like it's slow and it's emotional and it's just kind of like heartbreaking. One of those like really self-doubt songs, you know, when you're like, fuck, I'm shit and I'm not doing enough, and I'm like that kind of thing. And I want in the background to have people or like different voices like kind of encouraging me and be like, hey, we love you, like you're doing so well, I'm so proud of you. And they start off really softer until they get louder and louder to make me feel better. And the more that I grab onto them and the more that I actually listen to them, the better I feel. That I really like. There's also another one where it's like a deep humming to get me out of things. I love a deep voice, like that just calms me down, and I don't know like whether it could incorporate with any of the other ones, but I don't know how it would work. But something along those lines. But yeah, it's like those kind of ideas that I'm like, I want to be violins. I love like orchestral, the orchestra with an L on it. I love like all the string instruments in emotional songs. I really feel like they just hit and they just add that extra little bit of something. And then for more kind of like happy higher songs like trumpets and saxophones, like I feel like they're so cool to incorporate into things as well. And like, I don't know, there's just so many like musical elements I wish I could play around with. And I definitely wish I did music a lot more when I was a kid. I would love to pour creativity into that and to somehow get my emotions out. Also, I don't understand the extreme fangirls either, because everyone is just another human being. I don't know why you're idolizing this person. They're still other human beings at the end of the day. I get that their talent is really good and that, you know, they created something that so many people connect with, but that doesn't mean that they are anywhere above what you are. Like, if I was to be a pop star, I wouldn't want people constantly taking photos of me. Why are you taking photos of me? You don't know me. I don't know you personally. That's weird. That's weird. I don't want people shouting at me on the street. I don't want like random people coming up to me. You don't know me. I don't know you. I don't want a random person coming up and hugging me and going, oh my god, I love you. You don't know me. I don't know you. How can you love someone you don't know? You love my music. That I can understand. You know, like that kind of thing, that weirds me out. I wouldn't want that. And like when people are so like obsessed with like touching celebrities, why? That's gross. Do you get that from somebody you know? That weirds me out. That's the only thing that I think I would like be a bad celebrity or like a bad musical artist or like a bad pop star. Is like I wouldn't want people touching me or coming up to me. Don't idolize me for things that like you shouldn't be idolizing about. Like I feel like people just like hold these celebrities on such high pedestals, and I'm like, but for what? What did they do? Like if it's because oh my god, I love their music, like I think their music is cool. Yeah, amazing. But their music's not their whole personality. Their music is not their whole person. Do you love the person or do you love the music? If you love the music, okay. If you love the person, that's weird. You don't know them. I know them through the music. You know parts of them. You know what they want you to know. Anyways, I think that's all of my little pop star talk. Honestly, Do you think I could make it to be a pop star? Honestly, do you think I have the potential? Anyways, I really want to do like more music videos. I helped create one music video. I did the choreography for it, parts of it. Loved it. I thought it was so fun. And there's so many more like ideas. They're just like mini movies, which is so cool. And it like tells a story within the song if the song has a story. If the song doesn't have a story, just like a good old jam. I would love to do more like music videos and stuff. Be so cool. Put me in, coach.